Hello and welcome everyone, I'm Aaron the Black Dragon and welcome back to more Pokémon White version 2. No, Pokémon version White 2. Pokémon White 2 version? I don't know. Anyway, welcome back to it. In the first episode, we got ourselves our first Pokémon. We got our own little Oshawott who we named aptly Lee because I'm watching a lot of Avatar The Last Airbender right now and Lee is a name that's like everywhere, and if you wanna go incognito, go with Lee, they say. In the world of Avatar at least. And Lee likes to run, I guess. So, we're starting it off, we have a Pokédex. And we have our first Pokémon encounter. That didn't take too long. Took longer than expected, not gonna lie. So we have a pet rat right here. Let's just tackle that one. See where we're gonna land with our HP. That's good enough. And we're gonna try and catch that one. Get caught, pet rat! And stay in the ball, Nebby. And there we go. We're also gonna still not use a lot of repels in this game because maybe we're gonna get another shiny in this game.
Patrat. The scout Pokémon. Extremely cautious, one of them will always be on the lookout, but it won't notice a foe coming from behind. They stare a lot.
First of all, Glitch, since when are you reading the Pokédex entries like that again? And secondly, hi Glitch, I missed you.
I missed you too.
Anyway, let's move forward. We're gonna give this pet rat a nickname. The nickname's gonna be... Siphon. There we go, Siphon. That's a good name, right? Know what? I'm searching for Pokemon in the tall grass. That's right. If you don't want to meet Pokemon, avoid the tall grass. But what if I want to avoid Pokemon but still go through the tall grass? What do I do then? Also, something else that I wanted to do at the start of this episode. First of all, item bag still looks the same as always. I wanna register the town map really quickly because that's gonna be useful. I wanna show you where the crud we actually are. Because we started down here, we have this whole branch here that was not in the first game. The first game we started down here in Nuvema Town and made our way all the way up and around this whole place. Things are a little bit different now. So they changed some things up, but that's good because otherwise it would be boring just to do the same thing again. I wish they would have done a little bit more like they did with Pokemon Gold and Silver, where you had a completely new map and then you could visit the old map again. That would be fun for Pokemon Black and White too, but they did at least something in that vein, so it's still fine. Hey, you know about ledge jumping? I know. Oh, I guess you would know you can jump off these little ledges. What is if I say no? I push down, game. There you go. That's so? Well then watch me carefully. From the top of the ledge, boing! It's really cool how you can take shortcuts by jumping off these, right? It is. I just wanted to get rid of you. I'm so rude. Oh yeah. What is it? It's just another pet rat. We don't care about another pet rat. Nobody cares about another pet rat. That's just boring. Oh, you there, trainer. Kinda got the right voice. My name is Alder. I'm a trainer with a keen interest in the world. One of my goals is to tell people about how wonderful it is to work toward the future together with Pokemon. And you are a Danny. So you're a Danny from Asperia Town. Aspertia Town. City, whatever. Your Oshawott is a fine looking Pokemon. But you're not exactly a seasoned trainer yet. Indeed, I'll train you a little. Follow me! I'm terrified of a champion coming up to me and saying, hey, let me train you. Yeah, I didn't take a lot of damage, but I took enough damage to be like, before you do anything with me, I'm just gonna deal with that here really quickly, okay? Yeah. Okay. I doubt that I can buy anything interesting and new here, but let's see what you have in store. Also just mail. I can't wait until we can buy some quick balls again, because they will make our life a little bit easier. Okay. I'm here now. Oh, that's right. Fanny, are your Pokémon well? They are. Your Pokémon are always doing their best for you. The trainer, so you must always be kind to them. Our house is just a little further. Stop by the Poké Center first if you'd like. Already did. Beat you to it. So let's explore the town a little bit before we go to Alder's home. I always save a record of my adventure, so don't forget what I've done so far. It's a good idea for any trainer, so you keep a diary. Okay, got it. This place is gorgeous. On a sunny day, my pet rat's fur gets all fluffy. I can't help wanting to pet it. It's called Pet Rat. It wants it. It doesn't probably. The biggest city in Unova is Castelia. I want to take a ship from Verbank and go play there. I don't know why I gave you such a weird voice. Even if you have a lot of them, items never weigh you down, eh? Thanks! Ah! Sorry, I accidentally clicked forward. Items in your bag are automatically sorted by type. What a practical bag we have, right? Well, let's see what you have. I don't really know much about Pokemon types and stuff like that. I just focus on raising one Pokemon and charge ahead. But it's kinda the hard way to do things. When I run into a Pokemon that mine is not good against, I can't win anymore. Well, you have a normal type Pokemon, so you don't really have anything that your Pokemon's not good against other than the ghost type. And for that, normal type Pokemon can learn Bite. So I think you're still in the clear there. As they wandered in search of Pokemon, people began making homes in more places. This ranch used to be a grassy meadow. It's now become a place where people and Pokemon have homes together. Yeah, we destroyed the natural environment to build out houses, is what you wanted to say. Fair point though. In the morning my Pokemon come to wake me up when they're hungry. At night my Pokemon get tired from playing and take up the whole bed. Now it fills me with so much joy. You don't sound like it though. Want to know what Alder taught me? Yeah? He said that Pokemon you threw out at the start of the battle is the one in the upper left slot in your party. That's why I put a Pokemon I want to make stronger, a Pokemon that's already tough in that spot. Thanks for letting me know that. People always think the past or the future would be so wonderful, but the great times we're spending with Pokemon is right now. You have not played Scarlet and Violet, it shows, because dang, that's all about past and the past and the future. Are you happy with the happy you're able to train Pokemon? No. Huh? But you're traveling with Pokemon. I love that we have Danny who is like, I don't want a Pokemon. No, you need a Pokemon. Okay, I'm gonna take a Pokemon. Do you want to complete the Pokedex? Really? No. But I say yes so that you let me go. And just like be like, I actually didn't want to be here. I am. Right? Me too. That's so good for you. There's nothing there. Shame. What is that, by the way? It's an old clock tower. That's a clock? Oh, fun. Hey, this way. Shall we start training? Sure. By the way, why are you holding two town maps? Why are you commenting on my town map situation? I'm just prepared, okay? For crying out loud. Oh, it's your friend's town map, is it? Your friend is the one with the Snivy, isn't he? It just so happens he's training his Pokemon on Route 20. Well, if that's the case, you should give him the town map first. Just follow this road. It goes to Route 20. Okay. But I wanna just follow this route. Okay, whatever. You'll see in Flocassi range, wild Pokemon might surprise you. At times like that, only your own Pokemon can help you out. Also, I love how we can see cars in this game. Like, I think that's the first game where we can see cars. Hi there. Pokemon battles begin when eyes meet. That's the rule of trainers. Hi. You can tell how much your opponent wants to fight by looking into his or her eyes, don't you think? Just sit there, it's easier. Nice. Good song. Good music. Pet rat! Dosage! Ah! So much goes wrong right now. Anyway, tackle that pet rat. Oh no, you're gonna leer at me. How dare. Can we get a crit lead? That would be amazing. I mean, it's asking a lot, I know, but still. Let's do it again, Lee. And bye. That's level 7 for us, thank you. Oh, nice attack stat. And we learn water gun. Our first water move. Wow, I could really tell. Wow, I stumbled over my own tongue. Even if I would have been able to read that, I couldn't because I was like, ugh. Do you have those moments where you want to read something and you're just like stuck, you're like buffering? Hey you, have you seen my cute Pokemon? Take a look. That's actually a good question for Amir here as well. What's in your opinion, what is for you the cutest Pokemon? For me, it's actually a tough one. With so many Pokemon out now, it's actually a tough one. What would be my cutest Pokemon? Let's use Water Gun because we get the stab for that. The cutest Pokemon. I really love Flabébé, not gonna lie. Flabébé is a really cute one. I don't know if it's the cutest Pokemon in my opinion, but it's definitely up there. Would have to go through all of the Pokemon to see that actually. That was not a good stat up there, Lee. My opponent is cute even if it loses. Kinda weird to say something like that, but sure. For a moment I thought we were gonna run into a Pokemon there, but no, we just had a little startup. Paralyze heal. Hi. Feel the spoiling spirit. My pet rat is gonna amaze you. Whatever you say, bud. Whatever you say, bud. But I don't care. Pet rat is one of the Pokemon that has like the crazy eyes, which makes it a lot of fun in a way. And bloop. Whoa! Crit! Nicely! Oh, this wilting spirit, it wasn't supposed to end this way. And dang it. What are we gonna run into? It's a Swaddle. It's a Swaddle. String shot. I mean, I have the stab and I deal a lot of damage, but you're grass type as well, so maybe that's good. Good. We're safe. We are safe. We are safe. Let's catch that as a waddle. Honestly, I'm gonna be totally frank there with you. I have yet to really decide what the team looks like for this run. Because normally I have kind of an idea how the team looks like.
Swaddle, the sewing Pokemon. Since this Pokemon makes its own clothes out of leaves, it is a popular mascot for fashion designers. None of them embrace the leaf look, however, and that is rude.
I mean, yeah. That's absolutely correct, Lich. Anyway, so normally we have a preset idea of what my team looks like. This time I'm like, I know what the Pokemon are, so I gotta figure that out on the fly. And now I'm like, I have no idea actually. So next week I'm gonna have an idea of what the team will look like. But for right now, I'm still a little bit in this limbo of whatever. Your name's gonna be Nilla. Don't know why. Vanilla. Oh, come on. They didn't counter it though. With Purloin. Let's see if you can withstand a water gun. That was good. That was not so good. Can you withstand another tackle? Dang it! I mean, we have a high attack stat. I should not forget about that. Alright, what's your deal? Come on! A kid without a single gym badge continuing on past here. Battle with the trainers and Pokemon in this area, then battle some more. Seriously? I always find it surprising how rude the people here. Oh. It's Lavender! Sorry, it's Lavender! That wasn't the best James impression that I ever had. It's Mareep! Oh gosh, hi! Oh nice, you've come here to toughen up. Alright, let's see how much stronger you've become. Come at me. I was not ready for that at all. Anyway, hi Darren. But the thing is, I have 3 Pokemon now, of which I will use 2 to heal if necessary. Oh, you probably have grass type moves now. So I really need to be careful here. Come on partner, shrug it off, you're stronger than that. Wait, I'm giving you a little bit too much of a raspy voice right now. I don't know what I'm doing there. You're the cool anime protagonist. Come on partner, shrug it off. Leer, okay. You have really good music though. I'm also gonna tail whip you. I think I need to tail whip you. Well, actually no, that should have been enough so that my attack now deals enough damage, right? I love it how you're also level 8, like I am. And the fact that you should have like a Vine Whip and you're not using that, which I find interesting. Let's see. Why do we get special attack out of that every time? That doesn't make a lot of sense for me. That can't be! How could I lose again? I skipped the dialogue because I didn't think there was some. Not bad. You're thinking about how to bring out your Pokemon's strength. I should be able to count on you for backup. What are you doing here anyway? Huh? A town map? She didn't have to do that. Thanks to you two. We just left and you've already helped me out. I thought it was lively around here. You were having a Pokemon battle, huh? Isn't it nice to be young? Who are you? Who am I? I'm the owner of this ranch and this is my wife. After a Pokemon battle, you should heal your Pokemon's HP, right? Here, I'll give you this. You could have just healed my Pokemon as well, that would have also been nice, but whatever. And one for you. It's nice to have potions when you are far away from a Poké Center. By the way, you didn't happen to see a Herdier around here, did you? I can't figure out where it went. Our 2 Herdier are always together, and this is the first time one has wandered off, so I'm a little worried. You're a little bird? Are you kidding me? Your Pokemon might be lost forever. Whatever, I'll look. Thanny, help out. What the fuck is wrong with him? Why did he get so mad? I think it's probably just playing somewhere on the ranch. I wonder. By the way, DM, if your Pokemon get hurt, let me know. I'll make them feel better for you. Please make my Pokemon feel better. That way I don't have to use the potion. And also, the other 2 are also healed up. So that's just good for me. The music here is really funk. You alright, buddy? Herdier, where did you go? Oh, that's a Mareep. Bah! Oh gosh! Let's see who has the most admirable Pokemon. I'm looking for a lost herd here. I actually don't have... Could you maybe... I just don't have the time. Okay. Guess we're not gonna go and help a lost herd here. And I have to have a Pokemon battle, I guess. Water gun. Gosh dang those trainers. Like there's no thought behind these eyes. It's just battle and that's it. Like read the room a little bit. Even if the room is very open, but still, your level ups are not so good right now, Lee. I hope they're getting a little bit better. So waddle! Just tackle that one. Ooh, nice crit there. The question is whether or not I want to have a Swaddle in the party or not. Then again, I'm gonna figure the team out in between episodes. Even though we lost, my Pokemon are still pretty admirable. They are. I'm gonna give you that. Oh, I shouldn't have run. That was on me. I ran. So that's just on me. That is just 100% my stupid face's fault. Let's just walk. Walk is not good enough. There's a Psyduck here. That's not what I was expecting. Anyway, still only gonna catch the Pokemon from the new gen. That's still the rule. Pokeball. You're really not doing a good job with looking, you know that, Darren? Bah! Bah. Pop, 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 pop. Bah. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Hi? Did hurt you? On the somewhere back here? Let's have a look. Darren, I'm working. I'm working on it. Hi? Oh, I haven't seen you before. Would you mind sparring with me? Sure, let's spare. Why is a janitor outside with a mop? Are you mopping the grass? What the crud are you doing? That doesn't feel right. Water gun! No, seriously, are you mopping the grass? That is so weird. Anyway, level up. Cute doggo. There we go, that's a little bit better. Water sport, that's really not useful. Mareep. Stay out, Lee. You can deal with that. Water gun. Not enough. Growl, okay. Does it already know like Thunder Shock or any electric type moves? I think that might be later actually only. Still scary. Wow, astounding for someone so young, you're quite spoofy. He didn't say spoofy, but whatever. Ah, stop that! Oh, here, I'll share something good with you. Thanks. If a Pokemon is paralyzed, use one of these on it. Still, Pokemon don't just wander off on their own. In a worst case scenario, I might be involved in some trouble. I'm looking for it. Like, chill out, buddy. Man, you're sure unlucky to have run into someone as strong as me. You're sure unlucky that your cockiness doesn't affect me. Anyway, a pet rat. I pet that rat. And so far, we're only training up Lee. Honestly, if we're gonna take Swaddle into the party, we would have a bug grass type Pokemon, which by itself is not a bad type combo. We also would have a Pokemon that evolves rather quickly. And then we have grass type, which is good against everything that has to do with rock and ground. And with the bug type, that is also helpful with psychic type. And I think dark as well. Are we gonna keep a Swaddle? Let's just send Nil out for a moment. Let's just start maybe training her up a little bit. Until I made up my mind on whether or not we're gonna keep her in the party or not. So the thing is, you really don't have a lot of good moves at the moment. So I'm just gonna... Actually, I might have to switch you out because 2 tail whips in 3 levels. So 3 levels isn't a lot later on. 3 levels is a lot right now though. So I'm gonna have to switch that around. I got some damage in, but that's fair. Yeah, that would have been a bit too sketchy for me. There you go. You should have gone back to your strategy of tail whipping at this point, because you saw that all of your setup didn't go anywhere in the end. Could have critted beforehand, but whatever. Level 4 vanilla. Also, we're gonna have a defense powerhouse with that if we want to. So, maybe not a bad idea. At least at the beginning. Sorry, I did not read. You said something about I guess, but... that would involve me caring about what you just said, and that just doesn't ring true to me. But yeah, maybe we're actually gonna train up Nilla there a little bit. Because I know that Siphon isn't gonna be in the party ultimately, but Nilla might actually end up in the... end up in the party. Did you hear that just now? I'll check this area. You go deep into the grove and look. I want that item though. I see something. I see not only something, but also see someone. I'm gonna, just to make things safer for me, Healy. Let's just go and fight them there. Hey there, who are you? What's going on? Yerp! That cry! You found it! What a relief! Okay, I'll go call its trainer. You stay here with it. You little pest. I'm a member of a group that strikes fear into the hearts of those who stand before it. Team Plasma. Ever heard of it? No. Really? We're the righteous group that tried to conquer Unova 2 years ago. 2 years back in order to liberate Pokémon. Whatever. Fools will never understand us. Still. First, I got lost chasing Herdier, and now some nosy kid caught me. Oh, this is your fault. Take this. I'm not. Thanks, I guess. Okay, I'll use this opportunity to retreat for now. Hi there. Fair. I was fully ready for a battle. Herdier! What made you come all the way back here? Well, at any rate, I'm really grateful for your help, you two. You're awfully calm about this. Your Pokemon might have been gone for good. Take better care of it. He's such a dick. I wonder if something happened to him. It's like he's afraid of losing Pokemon. Come on, Herdier, everyone's waiting. Let's go home. I think that is why they prefix it at the beginning that he's an older trainer than we are, so that he's older than us. So that means that he maybe has more of a connection to what happened 2 years ago with Team Plasma, because maybe his first Pokemon, or from someone else in his family, got actually stolen from Team Plasma, and that's why he's such a prick right now. Well, anyway, not like it will be explained or that I care about that at all. Whoop. Actually, did it just go a wrong way because wasn't there an item up there? No, there's not? Okay, cool. Well, then I think I missed anything. Baboof. Baboof. Thanks. It's all thanks to you and your Pokemon. You are really great. Hey, is that it? Did Alder train you? Nah, he didn't. and your Pokemon found here, dear. Great! Well, that's indeed great. I'm gonna lavish in the lavender a little bit. So, I'm going to leave this episode here. I hope you all enjoyed it. Next time when you tune in, I hopefully have figured out what my team will be looking like in the future of this game. But for right now, I'm going to leave this here. Again, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why not check out the channel for more content like this. Subscribe today. Leave a like and a comment on this video. I really would appreciate that. And I hope to see all of you next time. Bye!